In a faraway land of magic and mystery, a great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... What is he doing?
Oh, that there's just his eager dance.
I've never seen waterbending forms like that.
Y'all got room for one more?
I'll keep watch. This place is crawling with monsters.
Come on, guys, you're ruining the mood.
You were being a tad melodramatic, Timmy.
Hey everyone, today we're taking a look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Now, that intro that we just watched, that is the initial intro into the game. Unedited, uncut, and jumping right into it. So, as you can tell right here, the game follows Timmy from Fairly Odd Parents. He's playing basically their version of Dungeons and Dragons, and he basically wishes to be transported into the game. Things go crazy, and not only do they get sucked into the game, but so do main characters from a lot of other Nicktoons games, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Ninja Turtles, SpongeBob. Now, the cover art for the game very much looks like it's implying that SpongeBob is the main character, but from my time in the game, it's clear that the game not only starts, but continues to be centered around Timmy and the fairies. So I kind of see what they're doing there with that, just because, you know, SpongeBob is one of the most popular Nicktoons characters from what I can tell. I haven't seen any specific polls or anything, but based on merchandising and the amount of show content that I see out there, definitely seems like it. Now, the game itself feels very much like a traditional action RPG. It's an isometric style gameplay where you're running around, you're going in and essentially hacking and slashing your way through while leveling up. You know, very much like the Gauntlet Legends was, where you earn new abilities as you level up, find loot, and, you know, basically take on all of the bad guys and focus on taking them out.
I wish for that.
Now, right off the bat, you get one of the Ninja Turtles. You have Katara from Last Airbender, SpongeBob, and Timmy to choose from. Out of all those characters, the only show I've actually watched and enjoyed was Avatar and Ninja Turtles, and so obviously I was going to pick one of those two. I feel that the storytelling in The Last Airbender is far superior to that of the Ninja Turtles. While I love the Ninja Turtles, I think Avatar is just a better story. And Katara is one of my all-time favorite characters from that franchise, so obviously she was my go-to. Her gameplay, I don't really have a lot of reference for it compared to other games, because it's been so long since I've played games like this. But you know, she's got a good range attack that does a decent amount of damage, and she's also listed as the healer. So, you know, that means that, you know, she's bringing, you know, strength and heals to the party, and, you know, definitely a huge benefit right there. Now, with that being the case, you know, she obviously was my go-to. So much fun to play, and I loved using her. Now, I personally don't like the art style. I know it's meant to be Fairly Odd Parents style. I've never actually watched the show more than just like clips here and there, so I can't speak to the quality of that as a show, but the art style I've never really enjoyed, and I wish it was more in line with Avatar, or have each of the characters, embracing their art style where they came from, and kind of show where they all came from at the same time. And unfortunately, we didn't get that. Now, it is possible that maybe art styles change throughout the game as you play it further and further into the story. That I don't know. I have not got far enough to experience that, but overall, we had a blast. The game is very easy to pick up. It is obviously meant for all ages, and the just general gameplay is super simple to pick up and just a lot of fun. And so I could definitely see myself getting back into this and playing for hours on end, and still enjoying it. So definitely one I would recommend picking up for the whole family, especially if you're into role-playing games, especially this style of role-playing games. My family have always loved Gauntlet Legends and some of the other games we've played like that. And so, having that being the case, definitely looking forward to playing this with them. And like I said, it's an absolute blast. We had so much fun. My only complaint was the art style, and even that is not bad. It's not, overly detracting from the game. It's just not what I would have picked. But definitely one that, again, worth picking up, worth playing if you enjoy that style of game, and easily fun for the whole family too. But thank you guys as always for watching. I'll go ahead and turn the audio back up so you guys can actually hear the rest of the game for the rest of the clip. And I hope you guys enjoy. Again, thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.
You made a wish?
Yep.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And this is Wanda.
Pleased to meet you.
They're my fairy godparents, and I wish for them to put me in my favorite game for real. And, well, I guess you all got pulled into my game too. Best wish ever, right?
Right. Okay, but now that you're awake, we should keep moving. It's not safe here.
Not safe?
Ooh, seems like you folks have been out for a while. That's given us a head start on a few things, like getting to know each other a mite.
Yeah, and you can help us.
With what?
We were looking for something, but if we're in a game, we're not just looking, we're on a quest to find a falling star.
A quest? Cosmo Wanda, you did it! We're in Creatures and Chasms after all! Let's